Welcome to the second part of the user registration tutorial. In this part, we will check the existence of these forms. Let us just get rid of these values in these fields that we have typed. And we are going to do the encrypting of the password. We are also going to move HTML tags. Consider I am encrypting for my login part. Let me just open this file login.php, and we will have to make a few adjustments to my page here. We would be taking a password straight for our database. So we need to change this db username value and our db password. If you have not watched the first video, you need to do so to be able to write this code out. Back to our register.php, and first of all we will check for submit. I don't have a submit variable at the moment, so this will be equal to $_post and now submit. This is because when the user clicks the submit button here, this will hold a value of register, and this will say if the user has clicked this button, then we can carry on with our code. Now the other values we need to get are the name of the user, so the full name of the user. I will just type full name is equal to $_post and full name. You can just see evidence of this here. So we are just mimicking the name given over here. Once we have got full name, username, password, repeat password, okay? So we have got full name and now we have username. What I will do is, whenever I code, I copy and paste these down. So password and repeat password. Here is the password and repeat password. I am going to change these values. No need to type them out. If you are new to PHP, I would suggest that you type these out again and again just for practice, so you won't forget them. So we have got all our values here. So if submit, I'll just echo them out to show you that all these have been submitted correctly. I suggest you do this for debugging. You might have spelled something wrong, and it's no good if you're trying to put data which is spelled wrong into your database. Here I will say echo the username and / and password. Then repeat password. And then full name of the user followed by the line terminator. So we have got all the data here that we extracted from our form. So I will just comment this as form data. You should know how to do this by now. If the form has been submitted, I am going to echo this out to make sure it is there. Here if I click register, nothing happens. I have been clicking and nothing is being done. So here I will just type my full name, and I can type my username and choose a password which will be ABC for now. Click on register and nothing happens. So if submit, post submit. This is why. In our form action, we need to set a method which is going to be post. I forgot to include that. We need a method of post, otherwise its default as get. Yes, you can see it all up there. What I will do now is refresh this page and retype my data. So that's Alex Garrett and username Alex. This will be ABC and ABC. Click on register and my data has been shown here. We can check if it's correct. My full name was Alex Garrett. My username chosen was Alex, and of course ABC here and here. Now I want to encrypt these passwords, and if you read up on Google or any search engine about MD5 encryption, that's MD5. Let's just get rid of these. Let me just write this down for you. It is a very useful way of encrypting data. Now everything is right. MD5's function in PHP takes a string or a numerical value, string value or any just a data value, and this is encrypted to MD5 encryption. Let's say I encrypt Alex to MD5. Let's echo it out and refresh. Don't resend the data. So it should just come straight back from here and re-click on register. Let's go here and see if submit is okay. Let's take out this condition and refresh. So that is my name encrypted in MD5. It's always the same length, and I believe it's impossible to crack unless you encrypt a string and then you compare it to two encrypted values. If you don't understand this, I have a tutorial on MD5 encryption, so don't worry, just go ahead and watch it. Now I will say if submit and then our code. My full name, username and password are fine. I will add this MD5 encryption around my submitted password and repeat password. Don't forget that. If I echo out, let's say password, and just have a break and repeat password. When I go to refresh, or rather when I go to submit my form, I will say my password is ABC and my repeat password is ABC. Register that. You can see that my two encrypted passwords are identical and both of them are ready to be put in the database. Now if you say someone hacked into your database and finds out people's passwords which is typed in as ABC, they will be able to get it easily. Let me type it here, but now they won't be able to find what it is because that's encrypted. Okay, we have got our passwords encrypted. Now we are going to strip any tags of our data, and to do this we have strip tags. Strip tags, these will strip HTML tags. When I am using my password, I will not say strip tags before the MD5 function. I will use the MD5 function to encrypt the already stripped version of my password. So that should be fine. Let me copy and paste that down here. Okay, that's done. And let's go back and see that. I type in HTML here, and for my username I say body and just keep my password as ABC. Let's go and echo out username and just add a break. Full name, echoing out all that will be typed in here. I will just type test after this and test after this. Now this strip tag function must get rid of these HTML and body. You should just have test and test given to us. Oh, we have got an error. Let's go back and check. Didn't use the line terminator. Refresh and resend the data. As you can see over here, we got test and test. So whatever you type in here as tag or as HTML tag, it's just blank. So you know some people can be funny and say my username is going to be an image. Register, that does not work. It isn't echoed up here. But if we take say Alex and we click register, it's taken into account. So that's it. In the next tutorial, we will check if every single field is typed in as they are all required for registration. Okay, I'll see you in the next part. Bye. This is Arvind dubbing for the Spoken Tutorial project.